What does an alien do with a piano? He plays a little Neptune. Welcome to the stream. Oh, keep your fingers crossed, my friends, but for now at least it's working. For now at least it's working. Oh, let's hope it stays that way. What a weird way to start off. I don't know what happened. Everything was working before I went live, and then it all fell apart, as it so often does. All right, let me welcome some people in. Black Fox first in chat. PlayStation 1 ET, let's go. And bring on the Frownie pun fun. Well, hopefully it was worth it. Maybe not the most spectacular joke, but I'm really happy to have you here, and I really appreciate the enthusiasm, because I gotta tell you, I'm getting really tired of ET. And I know I'm the one doing this to us, but there is nothing to say after that. I'm the one doing this to us. Cows, welcome in. And Jelly, happy to have you here. Loyal, welcome in. Is this a dream? It's a nightmare. Our technical difficulties are hopefully behind us, though. Technically, with Frownie, the stream is always difficulty sprinkled with bits of relief. Pretty much. Sparrow, welcome to the stream. What are those emotes? Are those hearts? Tune. The stream got nervous. Oh man, I'm sorry I missed you yesterday, my friends. Like I say, I hate when I have to cancel, but just my laptop. I'm having trouble. I'm having trouble because I'm so far behind on my YouTube uploads that my hard drive is super full, and I keep pushing against that limit to where it's going to lock down and destroy my computer. And I'm working real hard to get caught up. And last night, part of the difficulty is that for some reason the like space estimates that my computer gives me on my hard drive don't seem to be super reliable. It tells me I have more space than I actually have, or it thinks I have less space than I really do. I can't really tell what's going on, but that happens. And then when we get to that certain point, everything just breaks down. But I think we're back up and running, and I'm going to try my best to keep ahead of the curve on this, so we don't have any more last-minute cancellations. This game looks decent. I'm hoping for the best. Let me go ahead and hit start, and we'll get rolling along. So tonight is E.T., and then Dragon Warrior Monsters, maybe a little Contra at the end of the stream, but I wouldn't stick around just for that, because that's just a maybe. Ambience? The music is titled Ambience. Sound. Controller configuration. Can we take a look? No, we can choose, but just choosing a letter is meaningless to me, so we'll just, I guess we'll just leave everything as is. That looks pretty good. I like the music a little lower than the sound effects, typically. And we're going to get started. Sounds like you need an external drive. The problem with that, Sparrow, is even if I had an external drive, I'm out of USB ports on my laptop. And I have a USB hub, but I'm using that for the C64, and I don't really like taking it back and forth. And also, my laptop doesn't really enjoy working with USB hubs, it seems. I had a lot of trouble trying to run capture and webcam through one. And I just need to stay on top of things. Frownie, you always stick around until the end of the stream and beyond. I kind of have to, right? What? How are we back at the demo? All right, new mission. Let's go. Your laptop is trying to motivate you to be responsible. Oh, I know. I'm just terrible. I'm caught up through December 14th on like the sort of editing and uploading that I need to do with the VODs. I still have to update like titles and metadata and stuff on YouTube. But I'm caught up on December 14th so far as my laptop is concerned. All right. Circle is healing. Hold to heal and collect. This game is giving us no story or information. We're just thrown in. Well, I mean, I guess it gave me information about one button. But, like, no story, no opening. Just, you're E.T., deal with it. It kind of looks like it might be alright. I don't play a lot of PlayStation 1 games, so I'm not really used to how they look, but I kind of like it. Alright, find the plant, heal, and collect. Hang on, E.T. controls a little strange. It's not that he controls strange, it's that it's isometric. And my brain cannot handle isometric movement very well. Maybe if I hold my controller at an angle, I'll figure it out more easily. Triangle, telekinesis. Press and hold, and then move items, alright. Fox of Doom, welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. I guess that would be a type of plant. Those E.T. games. Oh, if you're just now joining us, E.T. games. E.T. games, I've played E.T. games pretty much every day this year so far. This has been the year of E.T. for me. Sparrow says, I've been asking around some of the streamers I know that have really good quality. Turns out most are using an iPhone as their webcam. Really? Didn't even know you could do that. Neither did I. No plot, just plants, Cal says. It's been E.T. all year. Yep, Loyal, you're right. How are you? I'm doing well. Doing well. I'm excited that this game is off to a okay looking start. I'm excited that this is kind of puzzle. We got some puzzles, it looks like. Oh, that's nice. Like, we can move our telekinesis. Like, it makes this little, like, tornado, and we can just move it all around the world. It looks like it only affects plants, though. Alright. Healing and gathering. Perfect. Oh, we've got some mushrooms over there. Nice. The E.T. movie is amazing, but the games, why? Why? Pretty much, pretty much. Although to be honest, I'm not super familiar with the E.T. movie. I know I think I've seen the whole thing. I actually don't know if I've ever seen the whole movie. Now that I really think about it, I've definitely seen parts of it, and on more than one occasion, I've seen at least parts of the film. I have to have seen the whole thing all the way through. I just don't remember it. We had a copy of it when I was a kid. It was a VHS tape that had been recorded in the movie theater on a camcorder. Best way to experience the movie. Best way. Hooked on Pot, welcome in. Thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you very much, my friend, and hooray for Jankuary. I like that. I like that jank emote quite a bit. It's a Roomba. I guess it does kind of look like one of those. Heart Stun. X for Heart Stun. X again to remove. Sorry, so we have... Now begins the combat. Stunning moves. Oh, and we get a mushroom. Nice. We've got 99 mushrooms. I wonder what that... Are the mushrooms... That might be our health. MK, welcome to the stream. Alright, the mushrooms are our health. Ooh, what's this? Bonus item? Kind of reminds me of Donkey Kong. Collecting these like oversized coins. Ooh, that's an extra life. Nice. What's this? I wonder what's in the side of this slope here. I'm not really sure. None of my buttons seem to interact with it. I see there's more stuff to do up top there. But I'm adventurous. Can we use our telekinesis on these guys? We can! Oh, nice. Ah, he's coming for me. No. I've made a terrible error. This is looking kind of fun so far. Look, it's off to a promising start. But just think, how many times have games started so promising for me and then just devolved into a nightmare of garbage? Oh no, I've moved right into the enemy. You still have the VHS tape of ET. I don't know if I still have a single VHS tape. I think I might have given all of my tapes to my sister. She's a real VHS enthusiast. What is that? Oh, we've got a big enemy over there. That guy over there kind of reminds me of Pikmin. I'm walking. I can walk off the camera. The camera won't follow me into this corner over here. That's weird. I collect VHS tapes. I have a collection of 500. 500. Nice. Yeah, that puts I would say that I think that puts my sister's collection to shame, I imagine. Most are horror movies. Objects affect switches. Okay, important information to know. Is that a switch? No, that's an object. This is the switch. ET doesn't affect switches, though. I don't know if I said it or just thought it, but that big enemy over there reminds me of Pikmin. I think I said that already. All right, we've got some produce over here, like pumpkins. I don't know what this giant thing is. Some kind of pear or squash. Oh, another lesson. R2 to run. Oh, thank goodness we can run. Big collection. Let's be a little bit careful with the references we make, all right? Please and thank you. Oh no, it just told me to run. It just told me to run. Oh no. And I didn't. Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in big trouble. I am wondering if Nicely done, Sparrow. All right, we'll see you a little later, Loyal. You knew better than that. Sorry for my bad sense of humor. No worries. I keep things pretty squeaky clean so far as what I will say on camera, and what I'll read aloud from the chat. I don't mind if people curse a bit in the chat. That's not really a problem for me, and I don't mind if people make some suggestive comments, but I do mind when people start to get explicit. All right. Oh, pick it up, put it down. Perfect. Have the original Wizard of Oz black and white for VHS and the colored version. I think I've only ever seen it in color. So the copy of Wizard of Oz that I had growing up on VHS was recorded off of television on, I think, Thanksgiving Day or something. Commercials and all. Alright, we can't... We don't seem to be able to move this. Oh no. Hang on, run. I forgot how to attack. I wonder, there are so many mushrooms. I wonder if they exist just for health, or if we're going to be graded on, like, what percentage of the mushrooms we collect. Paid 33 cents for the value of black and white, and the value of the VHS tape I own is $100. That's a pretty good deal, to put it mildly. I love when old recordings capture commercials too. It's always a fun time capsule. Old commercials are fascinating. It's so weird. It's so weird that, like, commercials are such an annoyance when they're contemporary, but once they fall out of date, they become fascinating. Just wildly interesting. There we go. Got another life. Perfect. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of this, like, pale, withered version of E.T. because I imagine I'm going to be losing a lot of health. I love the way he runs. His arms are so long. It's always a fun time capsule. Frownie, I understand why you don't seem to have a great love of cinema now. I blame the copies. I I grew up watching terrible copies of films, and so that's why I'm underwhelmed with films. I like that hypothesis. I don't know if it pans out exactly, but I like it. Someone streaming old commercials, and I see a bunch of those being extremely racist. That's unfortunate. Botanicus 2. I didn't capture what the title of the previous level was. Botanicus 1, I imagine. It's so weird. It gave us no, like, there's no setup. There's no story. I'm always talking about how, I mean, the story doesn't really matter so much anyway, but it's just weird for it to be completely absent and not even a single, like, not even like a single screen of text to set us up. Oh, our health doesn't roll over. Or it does. Our damage rolls over. I don't think I lost 89% of my health right away. Fox of Doom, thank you for the follow, my friend. Much appreciated. Whoop. Now that's just unacceptable. Pookie Stan, welcome in. I'm on the other side of the fence. I find the fact that even nowadays it's the norm for a DVD or Blu-ray you buy to have 20 minutes of previews that you are forced to watch to get to the main menu. It's relevant for about 5 minutes after the DVD or Blu-ray comes out, and then beyond that, they're just irrelevant. Odd look at what an irrelevant. What? Beyond that, they're just irrelevant. Beyond that, odd look at what once was. Okay. For some reason, I couldn't comprehend what I was reading there for a moment. And yeah, there's a difference about, because in the case of DVDs and Blu-rays, you're being forced to watch outdated commercials. There's a difference between being forced to watch them and, you know, seeking them out as sort of like an archaeological expedition. Oh no! Oh no, I dropped the mushroom into the swamp! I was just excited. I was like, oh, I can pull the mushroom to me. But instead I destroyed it in the murky green goo. I hope that wasn't what I was supposed to put on top of the switch over here. Can I move this block? No. Can I grab that mushroom? Nope, it's out of range. Oh, but if I come over here. There we go. Oh. Hey, it respawned. Alright, let's see if I can not destroy it this time. Whoa. Is this what E.T. did after he made it home? I don't know if this is sequel or prequel to the film. There have so far been no references to Elliot, so... I'm operating under the assumption for now that this is before the events of the film. I'm so bad at this game. Oh, hang on. What are these? They are purely decorative. Being able to skip previews is amazing. Yes. One of the benefits of watching things on VHS, you can always fast forward through the commercials. I didn't have that sort of like remote lockout capability that makes things so frustrating with disc-based media. Oh no, rip the mushroom. Oh no. Exactly. It's like when I watch Nacho Libre on DVD, I can't skip the old preview and commercials. So I actually saw like the first 20 minutes of Nacho Libre. I've never seen the whole film, but I saw the first 20 minutes or so in the theater, and I never saw anything after that because I was in Bangkok at the time, and while I was watching the movie, a revolution happened and the government was overthrown, and so our night was interrupted. Everyone was forced from the theater and evacuated to their homes. It's not actually as wild as it sounds. It was a bloodless overthrow, but I guess a quote unquote peaceful overthrow, but still a pretty wild event. So we've got to move this thing little by slowly to get that switch open. We'll come back to it. Hang on, I want to take a look around here first. Okay. That mushroom was a trap. That was set up to get us to fall into the goo. All right, let me get caught up here. Sorry, I'm falling a little bit behind. There's been no references to anything, no lore or explanations whatsoever. Exactly. That's why I think it feels so strange. The game didn't even try to tell me a story. You know what? You know what it is. The game knew. The game knew. It was like, you've played all the ET games. You don't need any more. The story's always the same. You don't need to hear it again. That's what the game was thinking. Like, you're 6 games deep. What more is there to know about ET? If you're rated on the number of mushrooms, that is somewhat sadistic because they come out of enemies. That would mean that they're encouraging ET to kill everything. I mean, frequently that's a goal, right? I miss the sound effect when ET runs on the Game Boy game that sounded like when a doctor puts the popsicle stick on your tongue and tells you to say ah. Oh no, oh no. Oh, these enemies are tougher than I am. Fortunately, we haven't lost a life yet. I'm perpetually on the verge of destruction, but I cling to life. It's crazy. When you get damaged, you lose so many mushrooms, and then you have to collect them back one at a time. It's almost like NES Metroid. The struggle you have to go through to build your health back up. Manu, welcome to the stream. Good to see you again. Is that ET? You bet it's ET. Manu, I've been playing ET games every day this year. I mean, every day I've been on stream. I've taken, days off. But hey, no, I wanted to go see about that fish over there. No, I didn't want to end the level. So the level doesn't end when you stand on the ET icon. It ends when you get a certain distance away from the ET icon. He automatically, starts walking toward it once you get in range. Revolution, yeah, just Jelly was there with me when that happened. That's yeah, people came in yelling in Thai, and we were so confused about what was going on. And fortunately, there was like one guy there who spoke English, and well, he spoke the word revolution. The revolution happened during Nacho Libre. That makes that story even better. The Bad Luchador was a real wrestler. He died in 2019 at the age of 51. That seems kind of young. Heart attack. The referee did nothing. Goodness. I thought since it was a PS1 game, there'd be some terrible pre-rendered video at the beginning. You know what? There was actually, Sparrow. There was a video, a short video that played at the beginning. I have to take back everything I said. when I started the game, there was a little video that played, but we all missed it because of my technical difficulties. It's all my fault that there was no story. The game tried to tell us a story. I've been sitting here complaining about the game, and I am the real villain once again. Never trust that Agent Frownie guy. He is always leading us into calamity. I don't know how I managed to blank on that. All right. Oh, I see what's going on here. A whole row of mushrooms. Delicious. Why did they decide that mushrooms would be E.T.'s health, and why did they decide that it would be represented by a times X? Mushrooms times X. That's so weird. Not a percentage or a health bar. This is not a fish, by the way. It sure looks like one, though. Oh no, we have to put him down. This is what we gotta do. Whoa. That is one dangerous enemy. Ooh, more mushrooms. Don't mind if I do. In the absence of lore, you're open to interpret things as you will. My guess is this is the trip of someone who's digging through a landfill for copies of Atari E.T. Those have all been excavated now, right? There is no more landfill of E.T. games. They dug them all up and started selling them on eBay, if I'm not mistaken. One of the things that I edited today was the victory reel of our Atari ET playthrough, and it was very surreal to watch that again. It took so incredibly long to beat that game. That game has 4 minutes of content. And it took so many hours. Wow, we've got to carry this enemy all the way from there. It's a very odd choice to have ETs running, like, be so panicked, now that I think about it. This is a real tedious process. No! Where's the... Okay. I'm in trouble. I'm always in trouble. I cannot think of a better way to do this. It revives so quickly. I can only move it like a couple feet at a time. No, it's charging into me. I got really lucky not to take any damage there. You have to use face huggers to open doors. Do these look like face huggers? They look very fish-like to me because of the big fin. Drop it, shoot it, lift it, run to it, lift it again. Drop it, shoot it, lift it, run to it, lift it again. What a weird process. There's got to be a better way of doing this, but I can't figure it out. We may never know if that is all of them. I find the running animation to be one of the saving graces of this game. I didn't say I don't like it. I just said it was odd. Oh, I'm going about this all wrong. Here's the way to do this. I figured it out. It's pretty funny how E.T. runs around like a crazy person. I'm watching in 160p, so that might be why I'm seeing things differently. Fair enough. Alright, we gotta find one of the... Oh, hang on. This tree stump looks different. Doesn't matter if it looks different. It's the same... It's the same as the others. It's impossible to move. Oh no. I actually kind of think that those other enemies, I think that they maybe can't even hurt me. There we go. Oh, nice. Nice. I don't really want to find out if they can, though. Look at this. They're hiding coins, like, behind the camera over there. I can't move it. That's odd. I gotta say, so far, this is one of the better ET games. This is way better than most of them that we've played. It's kind of like a combination of Escape from Planet Earth and Cosmic Garden. It's got the sort of puzzle elements of the first, and of course, you know, the plants of the second. So really, it's got. I mean, really, that doesn't even count. So it's just like Escape from Planet Earth. I thought that this game, I was anticipating that this was going to be a port or you know, alternate version of Cosmic Garden. I thought we were just going to be planting flowers for hours and hours again. I am very pleasantly relieved to find that this game has so much more action and puzzle to it. This is a delightful turn of events. Oh, I picked a bad time to look away. There was an enemy right there. I could have been in serious trouble. I kind of like this whatever it is. I just like it because it's purple. It. Oh, I thought that was the Grim Reaper. I don't know what he is. He kind of looks like an alien version of the Pope. Oh, there's a whole bunch of him. No! The High Priest of Space have decreed that ET shall not make progress. They are too powerful. Oh yeah, I forget. I can attack. I can fight back. With my sound waves. That sounded like... That didn't sound like that hurt him. That sounded like it made him stronger. I love that laugh. That's a sinister laugh. Ooh, crystal. I don't know what the crystal does. It makes a weird noise. But I don't seem to be able to interact with it. I think it's just there for our... I think it's just there for decoration. I'm so badly damaged. I need to collect mushrooms, but running around to collect mushrooms puts me in peril of being captured by the wizard. I used my telekinesis to hit myself with an enemy. That's got to be the best move. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted all along. Pro strats. let's see if we can take the long way around and maybe avoid this guy. It's not actually working out for me. No, here he comes to ruin me. Oh, all right. Oh no. I thought our new life took over from exactly where we were, but that's not quite the case. This guy. Is he? I didn't try delivering multiple attacks, but no. Nope. He's invincible, or, you know, immortal. All I can do is make him laugh at my pitiful attempts. Thank you for the bits. First death. That's the first death. Rip the deathless run. Everyone who thought we were going to pull off the one life clear, I'm sorry to let you down. This guy is too tough. And he's relentless. And the mushrooms restore so little health. I've got a lot of problems, my friends. 1 hour in, not bad. I mean, it took an hour to approach to reach a seriously dangerous enemy. And this guy is seriously dangerous. This is an enemy more difficult than most I have dealt with in video games in general, I think. He is abnormally tough. Ah, he's too clever. He keeps going down there and cutting me off. He knows where I'm trying to get to. No. First boss. Unfortunately, I think he's just a micro boss. How are you supposed to do this? I really don't understand. Look at how briefly he's stunned for. And also, he can fire through walls, and I cannot. I have several disadvantages. Oh, thank goodness. I don't look forward to seeing that guy again. And unfortunately, as early as we are in the game, I suspect he's going to be a very regular occurrence. No, it wasn't worth it. I lost more health than I gained. You know, I wanted to observe, I was thinking for a moment that you... Oh no, I'm not ready for that. I wanted to observe that you would think that a wizard decked all out in green would be in favor of us restoring plants to health. But then again, we are sort of like collecting them. So maybe he thinks we are stealing from him. And maybe we are. Oh no. Maybe E.T. is the villain of this story. That monster threw a smoke cloud at me. He's jealous of your relationship with the plants. He wishes that he had my mystical powers. I see now. Oh, I've skipped a plant. There was one up there. I missed it earlier. What do we say? Would you allow me to put the description of the game? I don't think it has spoilers or help. Just a moment. I have a description of the game. From the back of the box. I actually have a case for this game. It's amazing. I never have a case for a game. Join E.T. for a space odyssey to 6 dangerous alien planets. Your mission is to find rare and exotic plant specimens to achieve a truly cosmic goal: save the universe. Throughout your adventure, you'll need E.T.'s special powers of telekinesis, heart stun, healing powers, and telepathy to help unravel puzzles and achieve mission-critical objectives. Do this while neutralizing dangerous alien creatures and threatening government agents, and you'll be a hero. I don't know if that was the description you had planned, but I don't think that these wizards look very much like government agents to me. I guess maybe they're agents of the space government. Normally, well read, thank you. Normally, I wouldn't read a description like that because I would kind of consider that to be spoilery. Like I wouldn't necessarily want to know how many powers I'm going to achieve or whatever going in, but I'd already read it, so the damage was done in that case. No. Government wizard agents, exactly. Your description didn't have a list of powers or the like? Whoa. Run away, run away. My copy of this game even has the instruction manual. Again, very rare. I don't typically go for complete games in my collection, but for something, you know, for something as important to the history of video games as E.T., I figured I had to go for the complete set. I did not read the manual, though. No, leave me alone, leave me alone. The scared run animation. It is it's you know what? It's shockingly appropriate now. Like I commented on how it was weird that ET ran around in a panic all the time, but now we've reached the point where I am in a panic all the time, so it's just become completely appropriate that he look like this. Can't believe how many lives I've lost. On just this one level. At least this version of ET doesn't appear to be interested in your personal information. I do feel much safer with this version of ET. I feel much playing this game. I feel much less like I'm going to wake up tomorrow and have received a voicemail from my bank that there's a mysterious charge of $1,900 in Las Vegas on my debit card. That example is oddly specific, perhaps, because that just happened to someone I know. No, I'm trapped. I'm trapped. There was no way to get around that enemy. I was stuck in the corner. No, he won't leave me alone. Why does he laugh? It seems like it's not the correct response. Oh, is that it? Did we do everything? I just realized that it's up to us how many plants we get. It seems like it's possible to not collect all of the plants on each level. I'm not entirely sure yet. If this was a Nintendo game, E.T. would have a 12-foot vertical with those tiny Mario legs. Does Mario have tiny legs? That's I don't think of that as a defining feature of Mario. I know he's not especially tall, but... Uh-oh. Excuse me just a moment. Oh no. Whoa. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this. Can... Nope. That smoke cloud does 18 damage. Whoa. 18. Brutal. Shrunken Mario is 2'6" and ET is 3'4". Wow. I would not have guessed that ET was taller than Mario. Though what I was thinking of was more like the question of whether Mario's legs were disproportionately small, like, compared to the rest of his body. Like ET's would be if he were human. ET's legs look disproportionately small for his body, but then again, ET is not human, so who's to say what the correct proportion is? Oh no. I really don't have a good method for dealing with these guys. Okay. Why do the mushrooms give such little health? That means, I mean, that enemy, that does at least 18 damage. It could do more than 18 damage for all I know. Because I only had 18 health. But I would have to collect at least 18 mushrooms, at least 19 mushrooms to survive an attack from that enemy. That is an unacceptable number of mushrooms. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure where the cloud is coming from. You could have been right in your initial assessment. I can't tell. It certainly looks like it from some angles. Those enemies can't be stunned, so I've just got to figure out how to get around them, I suppose. I don't understand their attack range. There's so much I don't understand, though. Let me just take a look at something. Alright, where to now? What am I grabbing mushrooms for? I'm wasting them. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. I can't rebuild a significant amount of health when I need to. But I guess it is bad practice to collect mushrooms when I don't need them, regardless. Oh no. There we are. Frownie, why is E.T. running like a monkey that's just spotted a banana and is being pursued by a jaguar? That's very specific. You know what? He does have a very... E.T. E.T. is Lanky Kong. He's got a very sort of Lanky Kong quality about him. I've been thinking about DK64 a lot lately, and I'm thinking that I might start it up on stream soon. That might be the next big game that we take on. The next big, like, regular game. And if it's not next, it'll probably be soon. He has no style, he has no grace. I'm pretty sure it's the mushrooms. Mario is more proportional now, but was not always. But as it stands as of 2017, according to the official Nintendo statute, Mario stands 5'1", meaning with each bound, Mario is leaping more than 25 feet into the air, 7.75 meters. That's a rather impressive leap. Whoa. So, thanks to the existence of bullet bills, we know that Mario can outrun a speeding bullet, and now I'm made aware he can leap tall buildings. The only question that remains, can he stop a moving train? Is he truly worthy of the title Super? With an invincibility star, he can, sure. I mean, I could stop a moving train with an invincibility star, right? That's cheating. Also, I don't consider invincibility stars to be true Mario canon because they're not featured in the movie. Oh no, I think I missed something. There's still an enemy over there. There's probably another plant over there. But we don't seem to be graded on our performance. Not yet, anyway. I hate to break it to you, Frownie, but if you're only counting stuff in the movie, Peach isn't canon either. I know. I know. But Daisy is. Which immediately decanonizes 90% of the franchise. I'm okay with that, Master Tuesday. I'm on record. The Mario movie is the only canon. All of the games and other media are just expanded universe. You said that with a straight face. It's what I truly believe, Black Fox. The old veggie corn king of Botanicus is tired and has asked you to build his throne for him. Find his ancient throne room, and there you will discover the 3 pieces you need to construct it. What is happening? We went from having no lore to suddenly receiving the most bizarre lore I think I could have possibly read. Who is the veggie corn king? What? Did you have a super scope? I never did. I never got the super scope. I think one of my cousins had it. I feel like I remember seeing one in one of my cousin's rooms, but I never used it. I've never even played with a super scope. The expanded universe that Disney will eject once they start the Mario cinematic universe. If only we could have if only we could have an entire cinematic universe inspired by the world of the 93 Mario film. I do have a de-evolution gun, so yeah. Nice. I have a I have what I think is a fairly substantial collection of Mario movie merchandise. I don't have a Devo gun, but I have a lot of weird stuff. Not the best, not the largest collection in the universe, but there are definitely people who have more Mario movie memorabilia than I. But I have a decent amount. Derek Ocean, welcome to the stream, Derek. Everything has to be a cinematic universe. I enjoyed Super Scope SNES. I got a Super Scope for Christmas when I was a kid. It was pretty fun for a couple weeks. Yeah, I never played with it, but I was never really huge into the light gun games either. They were okay, but overall not really my thing. Does that mean Big Bertha was catfishing Mario? I I don't know if I follow unless we're just making a fish joke. I love I love the boots from the Mario movie. The high jump boots. I've always thought if I could have a movie prop, any like actual like screen used movie prop, that would be the one that I would want. I would love to have one of those boots from the Mario movie. Not a whole lot of them exist, and from what I've read, they're not in great condition. Like they pretty much all fell apart during filming. But it would be a nice thing to add to my collection. I would not pay the like hundreds or thousands of dollars that it would probably take to get my hands on one though. That would be an unforgivably irresponsible use of money. I've considered from time to time building myself a replica just for fun, but I've never put the effort in. Sorry, excuse me just a moment. I just realized my mic was muted, but I said What I said was I did the opposite of what I wanted. I meant to turn my camera off, and instead I made it big. But instead I was just gesturing silently at you. Thank you for the pistachios hooked on pot. And Shrapnel Typhoon, welcome to the stream. Let me rewind the chat here for just a moment. Big Bertha was the one who gave Mario the Stompers. This is true, you're right. Mario. Oop. Maybe I should rewind it over here. Mario Brothers is the cult movie of cult movies. You'll never change my mind. Nice. Is this ET on PS1? Why does ET have so many games? This is ET on PlayStation 1. And why he has so many games, I don't know. It would appear that we are living in a suboptimal timeline, because, as evidenced by the overwhelming amount of ET games that exist. Yeah, anytime I want to watch the Mario movie, I've got to watch it on DVD. I actually own it on Blu-ray, but I don't have a Blu-ray player capable of playing it because it's the wrong region. No sound brings me a frown. Digging moats for hours gives me a frown. I don't have E.T., but I don't like the movie. Never have. Sorry, Spielberg. Yeah, I've never really been. Oh, I don't hate E.T., you said. You had a watch party about a month ago for that movie, for the Mario movie. Nice. My pick broke. Are we talking like mining pick, guitar pick? Frownie, why do you hurt me with the things you say? What region of a player does it require? I'm sorry if the things I say hurt you, Black Fox. I actually currently don't own a Blu-ray player at all. I had a Blu-ray player. I got rid of it when I got my PS4, and then I lost my PS4. So, and I never got replaced it or got a Blu-ray player. But it's region. It's the Mario Blu-ray is I think it's European. I don't know what the region number is. For some reason, I feel like it says region B. I feel like it has a letter on the box, which is weird because I thought the region was usually expressed in numbers, but I don't know. I'd have to look at it again. Love Spielberg as a director, though. Mining, I'm playing Valheim. Right on. I didn't see all of his movies, though. He does have a lot. Yeah, I don't know how. I don't know how many Spielberg movies I've seen. I don't always know who the director of the film I'm watching is, though. I don't necessarily pay very close attention to that. More of these wizards. Oh, just if there was one enemy I wish did not exist, it would be these wizards. They really make me unhappy. So we're looking for 3 pieces of a throne. B is a region. Fair enough. I'm not an expert by any means. I just thought it was weird because it's the only thing I can think of that I own that says region B. And so it seems unusual within the scope of my limited experience. I want to see West Side Story, but it's already leaving my theater. I don't know if this level is really big or I am really oblivious, but it seems like I've been wandering a long time to have not collected any of the things we're looking for. Of all the things to slide down into. Oh no, I've got to find two of these enemies for the switch. And I've got to do it while there are wizards running around. This is unacceptable. Oh. That was so difficult, and I have to do it all over again. Ooh. Ooh, secret coin. Thank you very much. At least there are secrets in the game. There's a redeeming factor. Region B is Europe, Africa, Middle East, Australia, and New Zealand. That's like a big part of the world to all be under one umbrella. How's this game, terrible or okay? This game is pretty good. It's got a couple of things that I'm not crazy about. I don't really like the isometric perspective. I don't like... We take so much damage when we get hit, and our health items restore so little health that it makes the game exceedingly difficult. So there are things to not like about it, but all in all, I mean, at least it's got like action. We can run around and do things. It's got some puzzle solving stuff, so like it's pretty engaging. I would say it's a strong contender. It could be the second or maybe even first best ET game. I'm not entirely sure yet. We're gonna have to see, where it goes. We're still only a couple hours in. Visually, I think it looks pretty good. Oh, this must be the king. If this guy's the king, he needs to tell his subjects to leave me alone, because he's trying to get me to build a throne for him, and he's caused me so much misery. Or, his minions have. We didn't have to find those at all. They were right there. Oh, we're all friends now. What? I'm not going to a dance party with these guys. Those guys are mean. I don't want to dance with them. Oh, stretch break. Yeah. This is a good time for one. I'll make it a priority to locate a region-free player in my trades. That's very generous of you, Black Fox. You don't need to really go out of your way for me, though. I don't watch movies all that often. Did you know fans made a director's cut of Mario Brothers? It's online. Yeah. I've seen some. I haven't sat down and watched the whole thing all the way through, which I know is weird since I'm a super fan. But I've seen most of the footage that they edited into it already, and I don't know. With most of the choices, I kind of feel like I feel like the theatrical version made better choices. I don't really miss the stuff that got cut, especially of like the de-evolution chamber. The longer version of that just drags. It won't be free. It'll cost you 2 Frownie puns. Oh, my jokes are a terrible currency. Don't invest. Don't invest in frown coin. The only currency fueled by bad puns. It's not worth it. You'll lose your life savings. All right, let's stretch. It's just red. E.T. and Superman both have had bad luck with games. I feel like I probably shouldn't talk while I'm stretching. Ah, okay. That list isn't very competitive. They finally realized that you are also a connoisseur of plants, and now you're cool. I mean, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. So, I mean, if the wizards continue to attack me after all I've done for their king now, I'm gonna be very upset. E.T. Dances with the Wizard's cool game. Didn't affect it at all. Investing in Frown FTs. Frownie joke NFTs backed by crypto. Frown coins. These all seem These all seem like very dubious ideas. Whatever happened to the weights are deep? So I turned that off a while back because I had a couple very physically demanding and exhausting days, and then I just never bothered to turn it back on. um, it'll probably come back. We'll see. I'm I'm under a bit more physical. I'm under a bit more physical stress than normal at the moment too, though. Um, uh, so Jelly's leg is still injured. Like she can't walk around, and so that puts a that puts a something of a burden on me physically during the day. And because our schedules are so very different, and I have to be the chauffeur now, for anywhere she needs to go. It's there's a lot of inconveniences, and it's gonna be this way for a while, I think. So uh, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. A lot of moving parts, a lot of things to take care of. The Veggie King is very happy that you have built his throne. He asks you to visit the hot planet of Bahrain. There you must defeat a giant spiky who rules over the other creatures. Seems like we may be approaching a place that would probably be good for wrapping ET for the night. We're gonna go a little bit longer and at least get a taste of this next world. But it may be time to move over to Dragon Warrior soon. Dragon Warrior monsters. Our health is different. Our health is no longer mushrooms. Now our health is, I think they're supposed to be water drops. Is that a flag with a giant larva on it? Gross. I see we appear to have an electrified gate there. We probably don't want to try walking through that. I think I've just got to walk off of this ledge over here. Kind of scared. I don't want to fall into those whirling fan blades and grind myself into juice. Well, let's do it. Oh, look at that. I can float. This game is silly. No, what is he? I just want to relax over here. That looks very relaxing. Air hammock. That's what I'd market it as. Oh no. This big guy is impossible to deal with. What? What am I supposed to do? He's immune to my attacks. Game over. Wow, we've got to reload our game when we've got to reload our save from the title screen when we game over. Oh, that means it's going to record our lives and health. We're going to end up in a situation where we're on our last life with no health, and that's where our save is, and we're going to be stuck struggling through a level under those conditions. Because look, it saves not only your number of lives, but your amount of health. Oh, the future is bleak. I don't know how to deal with this enemy. I don't seem to be able to run past him. Yep, that's what I expected to happen there. But I had to try it. I had to know for sure. He just instantly runs over and destroys me. Oh. I can't outrun him either. Look how much faster he is than me. Goodness. Alright, maybe I can, but that was all luck. How could my luck possibly be any worse? This game is impossible. This switch, we have to use this to turn off the electric gate. I've got to run back past that enemy again. This is impossible. Well, at least we can death warp. I guess that's lucky. That enemy took away 74 damage in one hit. 74% of my life gone in one hit. Look, there's a space worm. Oh, it's following me. It is a worm planet. What is this? A teleporter? A vaporizer? I step into it and I cease to exist? No, the worm's after me. Oh. Okay. Thank goodness the worm is vulnerable to attack, unlike everything else. That big claw monster is so bad. I miss the wizards. I'd rather be fighting the wizards again. I cannot believe the game is making me feel this way. The plants on this planet have an eyeball on them. By the way, that's kind of weird. I guess they're irises. I feel like that was the name of a plant from the previous game. I don't remember for sure. It probably was. I remember there being plants with eyes, but I don't remember what they were called. Can we pick up this coin? I don't know why I can't pick up coins anymore. We were able to pick up a coin with our powers. Oh, there it goes. It was all user error. That's why I couldn't do it. I don't know what this thing is. This looks like a switch. I'll probably need to find something heavy to put on top of it. They're just waiting down there for me. That's not right. Damage from these guys is unavoidable. It's inescapable because they just camp out where I need to go. This game is making me cry now. I had such positive things to say about this game. I feel like it's betrayed me. Hang on, what was that? Oh, new strategy. Maybe? Oh, I probably don't want that. No, I've broken the game! Look what I did! I can't get it down. Oh, thank goodness. This game is really giving me a lot of emotions. Look at how they follow me, like one for one. It's a shame. It's a shame the enemies in this game have to be so problematic, because this game could have been so much better. If you're looking closely, the items kind of all glitched around the screen there at the very last moment. That was bizarre. This place is called Bahrain, like, you know, like a barren wasteland, because it's a desert. That's perfect. Hold on a second, was this a farming game? When did we switch to an alien deathmatch? I mean, it's still... it's been an alien deathmatch. I was expecting more farming than we've had on any of the levels. Going in. Just now we're dealing with giant claw monsters instead of wizards. No, I was too slow. I knew I was gonna be too slow. Why does the timer have to be so strict? This enemy does a completely random amount of damage. great. We can try again. Oh, no, more of them? This game was not a good idea. This whole month has been a disaster. Oh, why did I decide to do an ET marathon? Why do I have such bad judgment? New planet, different rules, Cal says. Every planet's a completely different game. So what I thought I was going to be able to do, I started to say something a moment ago. Oh, I've landed in this situation again. You know what? These aren't water droplets at all. These are tears. These are my tears, is what they're symbolic of. The game designers have put this in to mock me. E.T. is fueled by my tears. Alright, so what I was saying a while back, or what I wanted to say, was I thought I could pick up this item and then use it to move it to push ET so that I could move while doing telekinesis. I did that by accident for just like a very small amount of space, and so I thought I could maybe do it on purpose, but it actually rises too high under normal conditions to be useful for pushing ET around. If that did work like I thought it would, if that had worked like I thought it might, it would be the ultimate speedrunning technique for this game, but I at least cannot get it to work reliably. We all know how competitive the ET Interplanetary mission speedrunning scene is, and so, you know, new techniques like that, they're really important for the community. I don't want to go down there. Why? Why does life have to be so bad in this game? There's just nothing I can do to neutralize this guy. And I can't... I mean, if you're going to make an enemy that does this much damage to you, and all you can do is run from him, you should at least make... They should at least make my character faster than the enemy. This is completely unreasonable. When they made this game, how did the makers of this game play test it and decide that this was acceptable? I don't think they did. I mean, certainly, they didn't hire playtesters for it, but you would think someone on the staff would have at least tried a level. And if they did, they would have seen. It's inescapable how awful this is. I really hope... Okay, I was thinking, I really hope that enemy cannot turn left or right. Oh, great. I've got to slip in there and outrun it. The answer is they asked themselves if it was better than the Atari ET game. Yes, okay, job's done. It's terrible is I think that you're right, Black Fox. And what a low bar to set for yourself. I don't want to say this is better than the Atari 2600 game. Not because it isn't, but just because I don't want to say anything good about this game right now. It has upset me too much. To where am I trying to move this? Over there? Oh, I see. I think I see. I thought I heard the gate close. I didn't hear a timer, so I thought it shouldn't close, but here we go. Anything higher than the ground, I guess. Do you have the difficulty turned up to max? I didn't, oh. Does this, I think it said that this has multiple difficulties. It does. Whatever is default. I didn't change the difficulty. I imagine it's on normal because I would expect normal to be the default, but I could be wrong. Maybe I have it on hard. But I've got to beat it on whatever the default is. If the default's hard, well then that's just the way I have to beat it, so. I can't bring myself to lower it. That would hurt my pride too much. We're heading back to the title screen now, though, so I can take a look. There is no difficulty setting. It's a lie. It's all a lie. It says on the back. It says on the back of the box. 3 levels of difficulty. Hang on a moment. Now I have to look inside the instruction manual because I have to see if it says anything about the difficulty. The difficulty settings. It's going to spoil us now. Well, at a glance, there doesn't seem to be anything in the manual about difficulty. Hang on, there's a hints and tips page. Explore everywhere. You never know what may be hidden in out-of-the-way places. Be patient. Running is not always the answer. Walk around and you might find something you missed before. Collect everything. The more flowers and health you collect, the more ready you'll be for whatever adventure comes your way. Some conveyor belts you can run against, some you can't, but all conveyor belts can be run across. E.T. is vulnerable when he's using his telekinesis, so watch out for enemy creatures. E.T. can only use his telekinesis on the smaller creatures. They're also the only ones who could be knocked off screen to give you health. These are some terrible hints. That looked like a giant credit card down there on the ground. Alright, so... Oh, now that's a good description. Metascore 10, official US PlayStation magazine. It's dreadfully ugly and unredeemingly unfun. Now that's a review. I wouldn't call it dreadfully ugly. I think it looks fine. But unredeemingly unfun. We are approaching that point. I am becoming overwhelmed with disappointment. So I have a feeling that we are eventually going to be graded on the percentage of plants that we collect. The game is just waiting to slap us with that information at the very end. It's not keeping a tally or giving us any way to track how well or poorly we're doing. so that at the very end of the game it can say, way to go, you collected 13% of the objects. You get the bad ending. How could running ever be disadvantageous in this game? That's a very perplexing tip. I kind of did that thing where I was pushing ET along there for a moment again. Why is this platform here? I don't understand. There's so much I don't understand. You mean slow? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I said. The running. When we first learned the ability to run, I thought we were moving fast, and then I encountered enemies, and I discovered ET does in fact not run very fast. Oh, we're in a bad spot. Those bars on the ground, those are a one-hit kill? This has taken a stunning turn for the worse. I'm amazed. I'm amazed at how this experience has gone so far downhill so fast. I feel like we were all okay with this game. We were having an okay time. An hour and change ago. And those days are long gone, and I miss them. Welcome to the stream, Itty. I want to meet the programmers of this game. I hope the makers of this game get a 2 out of 3 match on every scratch-off ticket they play for the rest of their lives. So they always think there's a chance they might win, and then they're always disappointed. That's what I wish upon them. Never one to back down from a bad game or bad mechanic. You will persevere. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the palms. I'm gonna do my best. I usually do struggle through. I end up leaving an ocean of tears in my wake. Alright, so we've got a time-limited dash through these one-hit kill obstacles. Oh, come on. Ah, I was so close. You see, that's the feeling. That's the feeling I want the developers to experience. New Kid Co. International Incorporated was a video game company founded in 1997 in Burlington, Massachusetts, and went defunct in 2005. I bet it was due to this game failing. I don't even know. This game came out in 2001. So they hung in there for another 4 years. Rip Frownie. Thank you, cows. Yeah, in just a moment. Never mind. I feel like streaming has really changed my relationship with video games. It's sort of cranked my it's sort of exaggerated all of my traits. And it sort of cranked my gaming personality up to 11. Because I always sort of liked hard games and been fascinated by bad games, but now the unreasonable challenges I subject myself to, and sort of the commitment to trying to figure out some of these games. don't think that these are ways that I would have necessarily behaved in the past. At least not nearly to the extreme that I do now. It's very weird. I say I always like difficult games. That's not true. I didn't like difficult games as a kid. It's something that I grew to appreciate. You don't even need to go up there. I've been wasting so much time going up there. I could have been wasting time taking the long way around instead. There's so many ways to waste time in this game. The last 4 games they made: E.T. Interplanetary Mission, Tom and Jerry in Infernal Escape, Dr. Seuss Green Eggs and Ham, and The Cat in the Hat. What in the world would a Green Eggs and Ham game have been? I'm imagining a game where you play as I Am Sam and you have to explore the game, and just like Sam I Am stalks you relentlessly like the nemesis from Resident Evil. It's definitely a horror game. It's a board game style game with mini games on the GBA. I think the concept I imagined was better. I might have that Tom and Jerry game. What do you know what console the Tom and Jerry game is on? I'm gonna give this a couple more tries, but this might be where we wrap this for the night. I would really love to make it past this challenge so we could save on the other side of it. I'm not sure it's in the cards. That was on the GBA? I don't think I have it then. I have a different Tom and Jerry game. I think the one I have is on Game Boy Color. Why? Why does there have to be lava everywhere? I'm not good at isometric controls. No. I would say something like I have difficulty with isometric controls even in good games, but I don't know if that there exists a good game that's isometric. If my D-pad was an X instead of a cross, it might be easier to walk around. But I don't think it should be my responsibility to hold my controller at a weird angle. You have a different one. Diablo 2? I never played it, so I can't weigh in. I will amend that slightly, though. To say that if there is a good isometric game, it is not good because of its controls. The controls are not the reason it's good. It's good in spite of bad control. We've made it through one gate. We even got an extra life. We made it through! That's the truth, you say. Alright. Thank you for the trophies, cows. Oh. Thank goodness we made it through there. had me clinching twice. Oh, believe me, I was worried. I was worried. I thought that bad things were going to happen to us for sure. Oh, what an experience this game is turning out to be. I do want to see what this next level is like. Oh. Well, when do you think these guys are going to come to life? Wouldn't it be just great if this was the last level in this area? No! No! That was not a no in reference to what I was saying. E.T., quit getting stuck on everything. The enemies just keep getting worse. This guy is the claw monster, only 1,000 times worse. I have never felt so lucky to be zapped by a laser door on the correct side. There's a PC game called Breath Edge I'd love to see you play. I don't think I've ever heard of that. There have been some there have been requests for different PC games for me to play, but I don't think any PC game is in the near future for me. I've never had a good experience trying to play games on PC. I've tried it a few times, and probably I've just never had a very good computer, but it's every time I've been plagued by technical difficulties, and I've just felt disconnected from the controls. This feels awkward to me. I don't think it's something I'm made for. I'm designed to be a console gamer. You know what? That situation was my fault. I was going to complain about that, but that was my fault. The correct move was to move that flower and then wake it up, not to do it in place. So, you know what? Fair enough, game. You win. That was not designed poorly or unfairly. Oh, do you believe in miracles? We've made it through a level. And I think on the first try. I might have lost a life, but we didn't get a game over. You found the difficulty. It looks like it is progressive. Not too near, but I see my way clear to heading to your neck of the woods. I'll let you know if I see. Alright. Oh, can we defeat this boss? Did the other level say boss? Did it say? I don't even remember what the previous world was called. We had to build the king's throne. You must free the 2 apes who have been trapped by the giant Spiky in electric pens. Once you have set them free, the apes will help you defeat the mean giant Spiky by throwing fireballs at him. Ugh. Is that the giant spiky? He's already seen me. It's all over immediately. Oh no, this is horrible. The aggro is strong with this one. I just don't... I don't even... I'm able to stun the enemy. First of all, I didn't know I could stun this enemy. But I'm able to stun him for such an insignificant amount of time. Look at how briefly he stays stunned for. How is that supposed to be useful? And I've got to bring that pyramid all the way over here? This is never going to happen. There's not a human being alive who can complete this level. I told you they didn't playtest it. Clearly they didn't. You're right. You're right. I was wrong. Someone run a timer. Count how many frames this guy stays frozen for, because it's not even, you can't even count it in seconds. There's not a unit of time brief enough to describe the span for which that guy remains frozen. Ah. You said that their only goal was to make sure they made a game that was better than the Atari 2600 ET. I'm tempted to think they may have failed in that mission. Second clip of the night. Oh no, what was the first clip? And I say oh no, but thank you. I appreciate when people make clips. I do go back and watch my own clips and laugh at myself. Maybe that's kind of narcissistic, I don't know. That's a bold claim. It's a bold claim, but it might be a true claim. I don't understand this game. Alright, that takes me over there. Great. What do I want to be over there for? It was the shocking amount of damage of the smoke cloud. Oh, the good old days. The good old days when we were only being damaged by smoke clouds. How I long for those times. I think if I had 100 lives, I couldn't do this. The thing is, I've got to do this twice. Twice! That's more than once! Ah. I have very unkind things to say. That should not have been possible. He should not be able to swipe and hit me when I'm up on the safety ledge. Oh. How did he hit you up there? That's the question of the night. Just when you thought life could not get any worse. Here's the first guy wasn't the giant spiky. He wasn't the giant spiky at all. There's an even gianter one. Oh. My hypothesis is that this game was actually developed by just 2 people. And they took turns making the levels. And I just went back and forth. I make level 1, you make level 2, then it's my turn again. And the goal, the vision, was to make each level worse than the one before. And they made it happen. It is unbelievable how bad this experience is. I have no idea where I'm supposed to take this to. I gotta bring that all the way over here. Oh. Don't let your dreams be dreams. I can't believe how bad this experience is. It should be your gaming tagline. The truth has never been more painful. All right, Ape, go make good things happen. I'm counting on you. I got stuck. I got stuck. I was promised the ape would help. I've been fed lies. I'm just really not sure how to get over into that area over there. I think that's where I want to go. Please stop hurting me. Oh, here we are. E.T.'s run is how we all wish you could just run away from this game, but that's not the Frownie way. Now these are some gentlemen that I am pleased to dance with. The giant spiky is beaten and the creatures of Bahrain are free. Now you must travel to the great city of Sklavus, which is surrounded by hot lava. Another lava level? Come on, I just left the desert. Don't put me in a volcano. Oh. Thank you for the trophies, Black Fox. That was quite an achievement. if I am maybe permitted to say so myself. I think that's where we're going to stop enjoying this game for the night. I think it's time to move on to the next event. I think 3 hours of this game is enough. It's more than anyone should have to bear in one sitting. We'll just take a brief peek. This looks like Silent Hill. This game is way scarier than Silent Hill. So our got sort of those like futuristic space tops are our health thing, twirling around, and our flowers now. I mean, I like that they're purple, but they're also kind of gross. Oh, look at that monstrosity over there. Squid monsters. Robotic flying squid monsters just waiting to ruin my life. Alright, those are defeatable though. Alright, that's not bad. You can fall off the ledge. There's nowhere is safe. You can walk off the ledge. How enjoying, I know. How could you ever stop enjoying this? It feeds the lure. You need to replant the plants because the whole ET universe is lava or dry. Post-Matrix Earth. Oh yeah. I didn't get why you're saying that, but yeah, there were robotic squids in the Matrix. All right, my friend. So yeah, this is thank you for enduring ET with me. It's what a terrible downhill experience this game was. I mean, and it just looks like it's only going to get worse. I love that there's an ice planet, but that Yeti is horrifying to me. I just know that's going to be a bad time. So we'll continue with this game. We'll pick it up. We'll pick it up at the top of the stream as Jankuary rolls forward. There'll be more of this to look forward to every night. But it is mind-boggling how this game went from okay to so very awful. And in such a short span of time. It's very weird. Yeah, we're gonna swap the game. Intermission. I don't really need a long intermission. Right now. I probably should, but I'm just long enough to switch the game over. That's all we need. But yeah, I wanted to tell you thank you for for coming along with this game, and man, I'm so happy this is the last ET game. I just can't. I'm so shaken to my very core by this game. I can't stop just rambling and repeating myself. So I'm gonna step away from it. I'm gonna step away for a moment, and we're gonna head over to Dragon Warrior Monsters, another game that is so far not stunning, but okay. It's a decent time, and maybe it will get better. But I'll see you again for that in just a moment, my friends.